Hi there, everybody. I've got another mini, and I know it's a little early for Halloween, but I've been going around to the stores in my neighborhood, all the different craft stores, and of course, everyone's getting in all of their new Halloween items. And I love, love, love Halloween and decorating for Halloween. So I really just shopping got me in the mood for doing another mini that's a Halloween theme one. So this is the one that I made. It's a 6x9, and I used the Cricut cartridge Happy Hauntings a lot in this, and it took a long time. There's a lot of detail that I put into this book, so it took a little while, but I think it turned out pretty good. I'll show you here what I did. I got the little title, Spooky, and it's kind of like a popped up 3D title. I cut that out on the Cricut. It's got a little black sparkly paper in the back, and then it's got some white paper on top with a little bit of kind of like brass colored rhinestones on it. I put a Tim Holtz book knob on it, and I put a couple of flowers. I got this one and this one here, and they were actually white Prima flowers that I took my alcohol inks and I just used different colors that I thought would look good, and actually came out and they matched pretty well with the leaves that I got. And I did some stamping, and I did I did some traditional colors in here, some purples and some oranges, but also did a lot of creams and blacks that I thought kind of looked nice too. So, and then I got a couple little feathers here, and I bound it with some felt, and here's the back. Some stamping and a little punched out bats there, and a little bit of ribbon. And this ribbon that I used to close the book with was pretty neat. It's kind of a stretchy ribbon, so it worked really nice for the binding, or for the closure. Okay. So the first page here. Set my camera up. Okay, and here's the first page. I used that Martha Stewart iron fence punch for this, which is kind of cool. Well, you could see it better if I take the frames out of it. There you go. And this right here, this crow's a little rub on. And I used another Martha Stewart punch around here. And then here's some more frames that I cut these out with the Cricut cartridge too. You see the little skull faces, and there's a little bit of red sparkly paper in the back. And I also popped those up, kind of like 3D. So I got that one. On the back here, I got a tree stamped and a moon with some bats and a little distress around that. So that's one frame. And then here's another one. And I used the little stickles for the eyes to make them sparkly. Oops, it's actually upside down, but you can't tell. It's the same on both sides. And then there's a little place inside for photos. So there's that. And on this side, I did a little tombstone with the little skull, and I cut out a little vase with some flowers for the tomb, and I did some silver stickles on here, and then I did some stamp embossing here and there. And then this guy opens up like that, and I got a couple of tags in here, and these guys come out. Got this attractive skeleton guy here. This one and this one here. And then this page, after you look at that, this one opens up like that. And I did some more stamping there. And another little frame right there. And it's a 6x9 album, but it's an envelope album, so each page has a place to stick more photos and journaling and any kind of little souvenirs in there too. And here's the next page. Here's where I did some purple. It's kind of like a deep, kind of almost like a plum. I'm not happy with my camera angle there. It's kind of like a plum color, kind of a dark purple, and there's a transparency on the front there. And then here I got this little thing that says Halloween will be here soon. Got that. And a couple more little mats like that. Do a little stamping on them. The little candelabra there is kind of cute. And another little skeleton skull thing here. And then here I got bats. There, and there's some black lace that I put behind there. And here's another flower that I alcohol inked, and I put some stickles on that too. I don't know if you could see that, and the lighting is kind of dark. And I put some purple embossing on this leaf, and there's another little prima flower there. So that's that page. And then over here, here's a page where I did a little stamping and I punched out the bats again here. And that's I think it's a Fisker's punch. And I got another little tag here. And here's one that I embossed. I used some sparkly orange, I think it's zing powder for that one. And it's kind of like a mulberry paper I used for that tag. And here's a purple one. And then here, if you saw my that new mini album that I did the same kind of pocket on there. I did it here too. I got that ribbon that I used for the closure on front. That was kind of cute. And then I took a little glass pebble and I backed it with some orange paper, and I put this little spider sticker on the front of it there. So you just open that up, and then it opens this way. And here I added some mats. And I'll probably stamp these or do some kind of embellishment with them later, but probably when I put the pictures in. So I didn't really do a lot of embellishments or any stamping on the inside of this. I got this paper here on that one, and then this opens up like that. And here I just took a doily and I painted it black, and then I used some purple embossing powder on that. And then I just put another little piece of paper in there like that. And then there's also one on this side too, purple paper. So there's a lot of places to put stuff right there. And this goes like that, and it closes up. Okay, and then the next page here. There's another Cricut intensive page here. I cut out this little black graveyard in the background. And I put the little gate, and it says beware on it. And here's a little photo frame. It's kind of cute. It's got little bats on it. There. And this one too. That. And then this side, I got a little booklet. I got a little clip here that I put some little bat bling on it, and on the inside I got some red little rhinestones, and it's got the bat on the back too. And I use this little clip to clip this little book that I made down. I put little yellow stickles on the house on the windows. And you open this, and it's another couple of frames. You can see little spiders that I cut out to go on there. Got this. And this paper, I didn't cover this up. I figured maybe I'll put a picture or something on it later, but it's so pretty I didn't really want to cover it too much. It's a Seven Gypsies paper, and it's flocked, and it's got some different hue, like pink and, well, not really pink, but it's kind of almost like a purple and yellow pattern, light pattern on the back. It's kind of hard to see, I know, in this light, but it's really pretty. And on this page I used some greens, and I used a Martha Stewart punch, and I punched out the spider web. And I put some little bling on them, green and orange. And I got this little photo mat here. Spooky. Like that. And I got another one here. I like this guy. He looks really mean, doesn't he? And on this page, I did, let's see here. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. I did some stamping here. I did this little pumpkin guy and put some red bling in his eyes, and I did some black beading here, and I did that down here too. Just did all different kinds of stamps. I put a little clock stamp, and then I did a little skeleton on it, and then some little flourish stamps on the side there. And then I got in here, I got a little pocket that I made, and some bat paper, and here's a couple more tags. There's a spider. And some skeleton hands, like that. And here's another little paper in there. And here I stamped it with a couple different stamps and put some bling on it. A little journaling spot there. And then I also got these in there. Another skeleton. A lot of these pictures look like he's at the zoo. See, he's like got a hand on a, what is that? A hippopotamus or a rhino or something. That. And here's another piece of paper. And then that's what the back looks like. And on this page, I love this stamp. And you could see this image. It's also on my cover. And this has got to be one of the coolest Halloween stamps I've seen ever. I love that one. I got that one and a couple other stamps that I used. I'll show you real quick. I got this by Inka Dinka Doo. They're little corners, which are really cool. I love corner stamps. I use them a lot when I make albums, and this is a Halloween themed ones, which are really cool. And they're wooden stamps. And here's another one. It's not really a Halloween stamp, but you know, I found this at Michael's. This is also Inka Dinka Doo. But if you look at these, the patterns on these stamps, these are really good for Halloween pictures. So I use this a lot in this album too. But these are cool. Okay, so I got that. And then I got a couple more pictures here, kind of cool. Hopefully you can see these good. They're really dark. It's hard to tell, but there's that picture. And I'm going to put stuff on the back of these. I got that one, and this was a cool haunted house one with the pumpkin. But that was really neat. And then I just did stamping here. And a little place for journaling. And on this side, this page I think is really cool. Here's another haunted house, which I love. You can see that really good. And that one's just a frame that you can open up, and I'm going to put stuff in there. I thought that was pretty cool. And then here's another one of these Cricut pages. It says Moonlight, and I got the moon, of course, and did some stickles around that. And you got the Headless Horseman, and this little tree, and an owl. And then this opens up, this flap, like that. You got another place for pictures, and I got another little frame, and this one pulls out. And I got this little bird, and another skeleton guy. And that's what it looks like that. And then here's the last page. I put some leaves on it, and I got a couple little places. Here's some more stamping I did, a little journaling page. And then I did some embossing on that. Got a pumpkin. And here's some nice sparkly paper on the back of that. And that's it. And I'm going to be offering this on my Etsy store too. I'll probably make one or two. They took a while to make, but I'm going to offer at least one or two. And I haven't put it on my store yet, so if you're interested, you can send me a message if you want through YouTube, if it's before I get it up. But that's my first Halloween album, and I'll probably be making some more. It's really early. It's not even September yet, and I love doing Halloween, so I got that new Halloween Graphic 45 paper. I'll probably be doing an album with that too, so you can look for that coming up if you'd like. Thanks for watching.